Alright, special logarithms. Yay. These are special because they have a different definition. Not definition, but a different way of writing logarithms. Alright. So if we look at the first one here, this is called a common log. Why? Because you have a base 10. Anytime the number right here is 10, it's called a common logarithm. And that means we can rewrite it as log of x. We don't have to put the 10 there because it's understood to be there. Just like if I had x. What's understood to be here? 1. It's x to the first power. Alright? So again, this is some like proper grammar, pronunciation, and so forth in English. This is what it is in math. Alright? Because for a while you might see the common logs written like this, but eventually when you get into like advanced math and or pre-calc or even higher levels of mathematics, they no longer write it like this. They write it as this, which means this. And the same thing for this one. The natural log has a base e. Log base e of x. Instead of having it like this, they call it natural log of x, lnx. They mean the same thing. They're both logs, but they have different bases. Okay? Now, why do they also do this? Why do you have to know this? Because if you look on your graphing calculators, let's see if I can get it better. See, here's ln. Alright, that means if I want to deal with any log that has base e, then I have to use this key. Log. They just have log. That means this is the base 10. If they belong to some other base, then there has to be another button for it. Okay? So here we can do logarithms on the calculator that have either base 10 or base e. In other words, 10 and e. If there's any other logarithm, like the ones that we've done in previous pages, we can't do those on the calculator because they don't have base 10 or base e. Okay? Now we're going to use a calculator to evaluate these 4 logarithms. Alright? And we're going to round to 4 places after the decimal. So we want to do log 12. So I do log. First of all, turn it on. I'm going to do log 12. Hit enter. So we get 1.0792. 1, 2, 3, 4 decimal places. So I gotta look at the 5th to determine if I round up or not. Alright, so with that, let me do number 11. So we do natural log of 0.75. I get negative 0.2877. So make sure you round off correctly. Now, what I want you to do is hit the pause on the computer, do 10 and 12, and then come back and check your answers. Alright, so log of 6.213, you get 0.7933, and then natural log of 6, you get 1.791.